Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a reading for all signs, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to timestamp it and we'll do it all together, all together. So the first one I'm going to do is Libra. So let's see the angel message for Libra, please, Spirit. And the message is there's something better. There's something better. So that's worth keeping in mind. Let's see what Spirit's got to say about this. Something better out there for you. Show me clearly. The High Priestess, the Death card, Scorpio energy, there's your transformational energy, your change there, and the Two of Wands. So this really is about choices, your intuition. Listen to your intuition here. You need to make a choice about which path to go down. And what we're saying here is if you're in something that's not exciting you, then it's time for change here. Because this is out with the old and in with the new. That's what it means in this reading, literally. We need to choose a path that we're passionate about. Your intuition will guide you here and what path to go down, what choices to make. So your higher voice, your gut feeling on things is highly important here. Definitely highly important. What else do we have? Yes, the Six of Wands. You're going to be victorious if you choose something else here. There's something better out there for you. This is somebody who's been through battle, but they've come out victorious. And you're going to come out on top, but you need to change something. The Knight of Swords. And the Air Cups. And there it's again. There they're telling you second time. Spirit, the angels are telling you need to walk away from something that no longer fulfills you. So he's leaving behind his Eight of Cups because there's something missing and he knows it. And it's not gender specific, these readings. I'm talking about the energies here. And this is about going forward with clarity. So your intuition will give you the clarity you need. Knights are forward movement. Swords are mental energy. This could also be somebody coming in that helps you or says something, brings information to you. So if you're wanting to make the right choice, you might have to go and look things up, research something. For example, if you're wanting to leave your job, change your career, you might have to look at courses. It's this sort of thing we're talking about, and the information could come through. So if it's somebody that's helping you here, Swords are air energy, so that's Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. But this is you as well. This could be you getting the clarity you need through listening to your intuition to bring this change in. So we're leaving behind something that doesn't suit us. Can we just get a wee bit more information about how this is going to pan out? Yeah, Six of Swords. The Justice card, you're coming out in your own reading here. Again, confirmation, karmic justice. I would say here, what you put into it, you'll get out of it. So if you need to go down this road and it's a process, then be clear, commit to it. Commit to it. If it's something you're leaving behind, like a relationship or a job, you need to wrap things up, tie up loose ends. There's going to be a fair outcome for everybody. That could be for any legal situation. Karmic justice is at play here, and things will work out and balance themselves out. So don't be frightened to do this. And like I say, you might not see everything so clearly, but making that transition, making that change to go towards calmer places, better choices for yourself, the moon turns into the sun, and things will become clearer as time goes on. And if there's been deception or any kind of, letting down or disappointment for you here, somebody's tricked you, any kind of trickery, it can mean that. But this is about taking away things as well, mentally being aware of what's happened here and moving forward. We can all gain knowledge and we all gain lessons from things that we've been through. So nothing is ever wasted. So this here could be a change that's needed over a situation that doesn't sit well with you. And this is you walking away from it here, most definitely. Your intuition will guide you forward onto the right path. It's about you moving forward with clarity or someone helping you here. And karmic justice, if there's been wrongdoings, karmic justice will be served. So it's not upon you to go and sort everybody else out. Look after yourself here. Understand this has happened because you need to make choices to move on from choppy waters and bring in a more successful outcome for yourself here. I'll just quickly look at what's on the bottom. And here we have the Strength card. And this is, you've always got more strength than you realise. This is Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo or somebody with Leo in their sign, or you could have it in your chart. This is about showing strength here. Mastering something. Understanding here that you've got the strength and the courage to go forward. Okay, right, that's Libra. We'll go on to the next one. Just shuffle these cards a bit. And our next one is Gemini. Gemini. What have we got for Gemini? Peaceful resolution, Gemini. Peaceful resolution. So if you're going through something here, it will be resolved. There'll be a fair outcome coming in. Let's have a look and see. Magician. Great manifester there. Courage, Leo energy. And the Seven of Swords. This is coming out in a lot of readings, and I don't know what's going on. There's obviously something in the air just now about people having conflicts of some kind. Anything that's conflicting, that's uncomfortable, that's came to light here. Somebody's tricked you, lied to you. You know, it can be as well that you're maybe deceiving yourself a wee bit and not being honest with yourself. It can be that. So we want to have the strength to manifest something new. We need to go forward. So if there's been hiccups in something that you're trying to manifest, you've got to be strong at this time. It might not be going the way you want. There could be bumps in the road, or it could be that you really need to move on and manifest something new for yourself and have the courage and the strength to do that. Now, we're always stronger than we believe. If you think back to what you've been through, you will see, what you've survived. And that's really the lessons you've learned. We don't get through life, sadly, without challenges. And these challenges can be quite impactful. But remember, you have got the ability to change this. You've got the ability to manifest the outcome that you desire here and bring a peaceful resolution to this situation. However, this deception has shown up in your life. Let's see some more. The World card. Beautiful new energy there. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, Gemini. And the Queen of Wands. So this really is about being passionate about life again. It's about leaving behind deceptions, lies, deceit, horrible environments that don't sit well with you. And this really is about you manifesting. It couldn't be any clearer, a new chapter in your life. And you do it with passion. So it's like saying, what do I want my life to be? She's very attractive as well. She comes over with a very attractive energy, which means you'll attract in the right people because you're excited about what you're creating here. And there's definitely a chapter of your life that's ending and a brand new one beginning. And that's highly important. Now, once we do this, we very rarely go back. That chapter will end. There'll be a peaceful solution. So you might be overthinking this. This might be something that you want to do that you are sabotaging for yourself here. You know what I mean? You might be thinking of the worst scenario. How's people going to take it? I'll never make it. Or, that actually people might be strong for you. They might be happy for you because out of this, if you show the right kind of strength for manifesting, you're going to come out on top. Now, this Ten of Pentacles can be abundance in every shape and form. So this could be right people showing up. It could be financial help that comes in. But this is going to end peacefully. It will end peacefully. You'll be able to go out and you'll be peaceful to manifest something new here. This is abundance in every area, blessings, stability. Pentacles about anything that's that's tangible in your life. So it could be work, relationships, home, environments. But you're definitely going to win when you resolve this solution and start to manifest something new. You're definitely going to be on top here. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, another queen, my goodness me, who's a beautiful queen, the Sun. Oh my heavens. Right, the Two of Pentacles, this is weighing things up. You've got to weigh things up to bring better balance into your life. So we've got to look at what's causing upset. We need to tie up loose ends, we need to move on, we need to resolve whatever's the bugbear here, and we need to weigh things up correctly to bring better balance into your life. This could be your health as well. If you're overworking and not having enough quiet time, we need to sort it. We need to look at the ways now forward because you have got the ability here with showing some courage. You are not just creating abundance in every area of your life, but you've got this Queen of Pentacles. She's an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be a person who's very maternal, somebody who looks out for you, very caring energy. Court cards can be people here, but she's somebody, or it could be you, She's someone who can create beautiful home comforts around her, the right environments around her, the right people. She knows she's got the skills to do that. And she likes her home comforts. Not gender specific, this reading, obviously, but beautiful energy there. We'll just look at what's on the bottom, Gemini. Yeah, the start of something new. Now, this could be new study courses, it could be gathering information. Pentacles, like I say, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Pages are the starts of new things. The study card, the looking at card, the inspirational card, things like that. And there we go. There's your brand new journey. You need to manifest something new here. It's not going to be as bad as you think. This is somebody who travels light, puts their troubles behind him or behind them, whatever this may be for you, the Seven of Swords energy. But this is definitely about going forward. And what comes in is this beautiful sunshine and happiness. So what we've got here, literally, is we've got, if we manifest something new here, we're going to bring in a lot of abundance here in every area of our life. And we are going to be happy. And that's what we want to be. Okay, Gemini. So that's your reading. We will just go on now and we will do Aquarius. So let me just gather this up. There we go. Need to shuffle them. We'll get rid of this. Bring up our angel cards. Trick off my Gemini so I know where I am on my list. And we'll do Aquarius. Spirit guides, angels, please show me clearly the message that you want to give to Aquarius. Unlikely. Unlikely. Okay. Now, this could be an unlikely outcome. It could be something you're not thinking about. It could be that you're needing to change direction. So we'll have a wee look and see what this is about, Aquarius. Show me clearly, Spirit, show me clearly what this means for Aquarius. The devil energy. Yeah. So the devil is Capricorn energy. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn, the High Priestess, your intuition here, and the Moon card. Now, I want to say here, and that it's unlikely that this is going to get any better. I'm sorry to have to say this, Aquarius, but that's how it's coming over here. It's something you're chained to and feel you can't escape. Your intuition is what you're going to use to get out of this. Now, this could be anything. It could be toxic relationships, environments, bosses. And at the moment, you can't see a way forward. The moon energy is what's hidden from you. So it could be as well that if you're in a relationship or in a workplace, it doesn't have to be romantic, any kind of relationship, you could be starting to see red flags here. Things might come to light that this might not be for you. Now, the devil energy can also be your behaviours, your belief system that you'll never achieve or you can't improve things. So this can be a mental, this little voice in your shoulder saying it'll never get any better. It's unlikely it could get better. But if you listen to your intuition here, your intuition will guide you. What's your gut feeling on this? Don't ignore that. Because if you listen to your intuition, this moon will turn into the sun. And that's as simple as I can say it here. Let's have a little looky, see what else we can get. Six of Wands. Oh, there we go. Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy. And the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Now, there's different ways of reading this because of the devil energy. This could be a very powerful or bossy or controlling person. Right? This is what this devil energy could be for some of you. If it's you that's got the devil energy, this is about you taking control and getting in the driving seat. The Emperor creates great things. Great things. Very structured, very disciplined. So if you've got habits or behaviours or mindsets that maybe aren't working for you, you've got to say, how's this working for me? You could end up having to take control of this and having a very structured approach to things. And that would be the best way of dealing with it. Now, the best way to do this is to, like we say here, we've got the hermit energy, which is somebody who is very solid, like who goes into solitude on their own. You need to be on your own and listen to your intuition. Now, the story of the hermit is that he's climbed mountains. So you've been through the mill. There's no doubt about it one way or another. But he's got the wisdom now. So you can weigh your situation up. Is this working for me? What am I doing wrong here? Weigh it up and your intuition will guide you forward. But it's something you have to do on your own. This is something nobody else can do for you. So, you can listen to advice, but at the end of the day, people can support you. At the end of the day, you've got to do what's right for you. And you have got the wisdom to do this because you've got the experience of whatever the situation is to be able to take control and move yourself forward. And when you release that devil energy and do that, you will go forward towards success and victory. And these are karmic lessons. Wands are passionate about where you're going now. He's been through battle, you can see that. But he's here, he's been successful, he's took the necessary steps to fight his way back. And that's really what we're trying to do here. We'll just take, whoops a daisy. We'll get that card because it's flew away. Just let me get that card. It wanted to come out. Beautiful temperance energy. This is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius. Temperance. There we go. The Ten of Wands. Right under the Hermit and the Intuition. And the Five of Swords. Beautiful. Very clear message here. This is about taking the time on your own to listen to your intuition and to put to an end any mental anguish. There's a situation here that needs to end. You've had enough of, it's went on long enough. And if you listen to your intuition, take your time out, you'll get the clarity you need to go forward. Now, this could involve here compromises. So you might feel as if you're walking away here and you've lost something. That's okay. Compromising isn't giving in. Compromising is about finding the easiest path forward for you. And if you're compromising, you're taking control. So it can feel like I've won the battle but not the war. You might not get everything out of this situation that you want. But as long as you're taking control of it and moving away from it, you're fine. And what you will create here is this beautiful balanced energy. Now, there's patience needed here. So be patient with yourself and others, the situation, because we need patience to get to this. But it's creating harmony. It's creating harmony. There's alchemy here. She's got the cups and she's weighing everything up and she's working it all out. Not gender specific, of course, but definitely bringing in that beautiful, beautiful balanced energy. Let's have a look and see here on the bottom. Right, the Seven of Pentacles. So this is about focus. It's about work. It's about you deciding what you're going to put your energies into here. So is it worth it? Is what we're saying. We've put our efforts into something here and it's not worked out. And it's unlikely to get any better. So let's have a look and see, how is it working for you? There's the conflict. Do I do this? This is the battle within yourself. You see the mental, the back and forth energy. This can also be competitive environments. Fives are change. Don't be frightened. Find the compromises that's needed. Don't worry about the competition. Like I've said, listen to your own self here and come away from environments because they're telling you here, you need to go into hermit mode. You need to come away from busy environments where there's competition going on and niggling going on. You need to come away to get a clear head. And there we go. And there's what we come out as. We come out not just as the Emperor, but we come out as the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is somebody who's highly creative. He's somebody who knows what his skills are. He knows how to use them. He's creating something beautiful. This could be an entrepreneur energy. A brand new start, going down that path, but he's there, he knows what he wants and he's ready to create it for you. Okay, so I hope this helps. Right, my next one, thank you Aquarius, is going to be Taurus. We'll just clear these up and we'll get another angel card for Taurus. Flip these in. There we go, we'll shuffle these later. Right, Spirit, show me clearly what we want to do for Taurus. What message have we got for Taurus today? It's up to you. It's up to you. That's wonderful, isn't it? It's up to you. You can choose what you want. We've all got freedom of choice here. It's up to you what you do about this. So let's have a look and see. Spirit, show me clearly what we've got here. Oh, the Four of Cups there. The Four of Pentacles. Now, fours are about stability here. And the Judgment card. I can see what's happening here. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got stability. Now, we can stay in this place, This is about foundations. But there's an opportunity that can come forward to you. And this is emotional. And you're thinking, should I take this opportunity? Should I do this? Do I trust this? Because I've got stability here. I like, I've lived here for years. I've been in this job for years. It gives me the wage I need. I'm used to all this. Do I risk this? Am I holding too tight onto these things, though, to stop other opportunities coming in, to stop me considering something else that could make me happier? Now, there could be something out there that's even better for you. It's up to you. This is just guidance, remember, because the universe is asking you here to consider something else. Now, this Judgment card is the angel supporting you. Always remember, you can see the hand of spirit there bringing that cup in. That's not by accident. I always say that. What's meant for you doesn't miss you. You can see that you're not sure about it. The angels are trying to encourage you. You'd be like a phoenix rising for the ashes. But this is just guidance, remember. We all have free will. So let's have a look and see what else. Show me clearly. Can we see more information about this, please? There we go. The Fool. Oh my goodness, that's starting from 0. Taurus, 0. We're starting from 0. The Two of Swords. The Six of Swords. Now this here is about a decision that's been put off, or you might be quibbling over, or you're not sure about, like we've said. Gather more information. It might be a decision that you're putting off because you feel it's come under this card. You're feeling secure where you are. Sometimes our comfort zones can become our ruts. That's the only thing I would say about that. But this is up to you. You're doing okay. Nobody's saying you're not doing okay. You're doing fine. But are you entrenched in something? Is there other things you could be open to? Are you being narrow-minded? You know what I mean? So there's a decision here that needs to be made. You can take the blindfold off, gather the information, have a look at your options. There's no harm in that. And what will happen is, if it's something that you're deliberating over, getting the information, this judgment call is going to move you on. So there might be a niggle in the back of your mind saying, I could try something new here. I could go forward and you could take your skills somewhere else. You could develop your skills. You could buy your first home. You could leave home for the first time. It's all this type of energy. There's options there for you to start. You have all the tools you need to start on this brand new journey. And this moves you forward. And as you go, it can be daunting to make this decision because you're secure where you are. As you go forward, things will start to reveal themselves. The moon. We don't know the answers to everything. We don't know the outcomes to everything. But if we put our effort into it and we try something and commit to it, you'll get the results that you desire. Now, we'll just take 3 more here. Show me more about this situation for Taurus, please. The Hierophant. The Five of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy, the King of Pentacles. Now, we've got the Hierophant here, but we've also got the Five of Wands here. Now, the Five of Wands is the Doubting Thomas card for me. Will I, won't I, should I, shouldn't I? I'm okay where I am. This is also can be environments where there's there's not stable environments, where there's niggles and jiggles and, the environment's not entirely, there can be antagonistic energies around it. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, this is about your traditional values. It's about honouring yourself. This can be working for big companies, conglomerates. It's a very spiritual card throw. So be your true authentic self here. This can be education as well. You could be going back to educate yourself. And you think, do I do that because, I've got a job and it pays my bills, and we all know what things are like nowadays. So this really here is your decision. But there's lots of opportunities out there for you to start anew. And what's going to happen is you've the ability and the skills here to create great stability for yourself. This is a man who's established, not a man, not gender specific. It's a man in the card. He is someone who can create home comforts. Now, this is somebody who could be promoted. It's somebody who could run their own business. It's somebody who gets very well established in life. But you don't become a king if you sit, in limbo. You don't become a king by holding on to things. You become a king by growing things, evolving your soul, evolving in the sense that you experience other things in life. So a beautiful outcome could be here. It's just whether you decide to make this judgment. It's up to you. You can stay where you are. I think you're doing well. But there might be wee niggles in your head every now and again. You think, oh, shouldn't I branch out, do whatever it is you want to do. Let's have a look at the bottom. Childlike joy needs to come back into things. Beautiful energy. Now, there could be people from your past coming back as well. There could be somebody from another life that crosses your path at this time to help you. This King of Pentacles could be a boss as well that helps you. The King of Pentacles is earth energy, Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. So this is you. Knight of Pentacles, again, an earth energy. This is about slow and steady wins the race. This is gathering the information. This is the study card. This is dotting your I's and stroking your T's if you're signing contracts. Be careful with the small print, knowing what you're going forward into, which you're quite right to do because, you know, you've shown a lot of stability up till now. And this is going forward with vigour. Vigour. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, somebody that could be coming in to help you. But this is you being passionate about what you're going towards. Five of Swords, again, a 5 for change. You could win the battle and not the war. So you might not get everything you want, but that step, that compromise, and that, you know, being prepared to look at other things here, compromise will move you forward. So there might be some sacrifices that you need to make along the way. You know, if you're going back to college, it might be that, you know, you're going to have to a bursary and apply for, you're not going to have a full-time wage coming in. It's this sort of thing we're talking about here. And there's your beautiful Two of Cups, your balanced energy, you in balance with yourself, your head and your heart in balance, people coming in around you. It's your soul tribe type of people, people you can relate to. So a beautiful outcome there, Taurus. But it's up to you if you want to take this journey. Now, I'm going to do Virgo now. So we'll just gather these cards up here and we'll do Virgo. Pop these back in. Right. I'll take that one off because I've just done that one and we'll get a new card, please. Could you show me clearly, Spirit, what the message is for Virgo? This situation will improve. So things are going to get better, Virgo. Okay, let's have a look. Spirit, show me clearly what the guidance you would like to give Virgo for this message. This situation will improve. The Nine of Swords. The King of Cups. Mature energy there. And the Page of Swords. So what we've got here is we've got something that's causing you anxiety. Now there's different degrees of this card. It can be sleepless nights. For some people, it can be something weighing heavy on your mind. But worry never resolved anything. It didn't resolve anything. And there's a wee owl always say in the window here, this is about being wise. Give it to Spirit. Unload it. Put it out to the universe. But this is not going to serve you well. What we need to be doing is we need to be coming from a happy place. We need to look at this from a stable emotional perspective, because that's what the King of Cups does. He can look at things, even although when things are turbulent, from an emotionally stable point of view. Now, this could be somebody that helps you as well. Very caring, nurturing energy. This is a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio energy that could be coming in to help you. But we really need to be thinking about how to go forward here, and coming from an emotionally stable place would help that to happen. Right, let's see. Nothing stays the same forever, remember. Things are about challenges and life's about chapters. The Seven of Wands. Oh, the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands. Now, wands are about action, right? They're about action. So what we've got here is we've got the conflict. We've got, which way do I go? Am I able to improve this situation? Doubting yourself, being in environments that aren't good for you, listening to other people. You know what I mean? There can be a challenging environment that you're in, or a relationship you're in, or a place you're in. And really what we need to do is stop listening to everybody else. And that was one way of start to see things more clear. Now, somebody could say something to you here. This here is air energy, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, and somebody could come forward and it could be like, oh goodness, you know, That could be the last straw, or it could be something that's intellectual, helps you see the way forward here. But you need to come away from this conflict within yourself as well. And when you do that, you'll start to be able to make choices. Now, this is about having the upper hand. So, there are things you can use. You've got talents and skills here you can use. You might have to defend yourself as well. And that's fine. You're allowed to do that. You might have to and choose a better path. But don't be frightened to defend yourself or stand up for yourself here, to go towards choices that are going to be good for you. And choose are really about choices. This is, if you're going down a path that you're passionate about, you'll win. It's a win-win. You know what I mean? So we need to come away from this mental anxiety over whatever's going on here. We'll just take, they want to come. And one more. Yeah, here we are. So we've got the Star card. This is new hope and rejuvenation. This is healing. This is new hope. That's what I would say here. Rejuvenation. And this could be your mind mentally, your thought processes. We need to look at that. And we need to think about how we can get out of this. Nobody's trapped in anything. You're not trapped anywhere. But there's new hope and rejuvenation that will come in if you stop, overthinking this and really stand up for yourself and be clear about what you want here and defend yourself if necessary. That's okay to bring a new hope in. The Magician card, what Spirit's saying here, the angels are saying here that you've got all you need here to create something wonderful for yourself. If you choose in life, if you choose a path that you're passionate about, you will find your happiness. And that's what life's about. It's about being happy. It's not about being stuck in something. And my goodness me, there we've got the King of Wands. Two kings on the table. So if we can start from the page, which is the start of mental clarity here, we can work through an emotionally stable place to create something wonderful. And this could be leaving jobs, whatever this manifestation is for you, whatever this idea is that you've got, as long as we're coming away from this self-doubting image as well, self-doubting thoughts about yourself, then you can create something wonderful. And he's passionate, he's creative. It could be that you're arty, it could be that, you could be doing something just now and it's not going as well as you would like. But sometimes we have to persevere with it. And that's really it. This is a card of perseverance as well. It doesn't mean you're on the wrong path, but stick to what you're manifesting. It could turn around. This situation will get better. Okay, so if you're manifesting something and it's not happening as quick as you would like, please hang on in there. Because this could be self-employment. You know what I mean? Anything. Let's have a look at the bottom. Limbo. So you might feel stuck. You see, just what I was saying, you might feel stuck. But this is you learning as you're going. So there will be a light bulb moment. There could be an epiphany moment, like I say, with this idea. Suddenly, I can see the way forward. I've stopped doubting myself. Just persevere here. You've got to decide whether it's worth it. What you're doing is worth it. And that's freedom of choice here. You've put work into something. The Hierophant, this is about being true to yourself. This could be you going back to education. It's big companies, conglomerates. It could be any kind of religious thing. It could be that you marry. Some people move on to marriage. It can mean all these sorts of things. And this is about really weighing things up and getting the balance right so that we can go forward. And there you go. There's your World card. There's your new chapter that will start. So things will get better. It's how you're perceiving this can hold you back, though. If you're having negative thoughts about it, that can hold you back. Because what you put out to the universe, you get back. So we need to be coming from a more positive, happy place here. Okay, right, that's great. Now, next I am going to do, I think, Capricorn. I'll just put a question mark there so I know which one I'm doing. Because I'm ticking these off and I'm getting confused. Right. Capricorn is. Show me clearly, Spirit, angels, the message that you want to give to Capricorn today, please. Let go. So we need to let go of something to move forward here. Let's have a look and see. Spirit, show me the message in connection with this message for Capricorn. Let go. Might be dwelling on something here, or there could be something in our past that we're not released yet. The World card. There we go. The King of Pentacles. And the Nine of Cups. Oh my goodness me. This is incredible. So, this is about a new chapter in your life. There's things that you're going to let go here to bring in new things. This is, once you go through this, you can't go back. Once you go through this portal, you can't go back. So it's a new chapter in your life that's starting here. And what we've got is we've got wish fulfillment. So there's lots of good things that are going to come from this. There's going to be happy times that are going to come from this. But to have this, you need to be in alignment with it. So we can't hold on to past things that drag us down here. We have to let go and get in alignment with what we truly want and we want to achieve and look forward now. And you will bring in the happiness you desire. And this King of Pentacles is somebody who can create great stability in their life. Now, he, and not gender specific, but he is somebody who creates a beautiful, comfortable environment. Now, this can be work. It can be that, you know, you start out on your own. It can be a boss at work that helps you. Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there you go. And it can be you creating beautiful things through working hard and creating this beautiful environment. It's stability. Money as well is highly important here because we work for money. And he is somebody who can bring in money to support his own situation, basically. Let's see what else we have here. 2. The King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So what we've got here is we've got mental anguish over something. We can be overthinking things just now, dwelling on things. It can be affecting our sleep. It can be affecting our health and mental health. It'll be different for everybody, but sleepless nights can come into this. And it's because we're overthinking on something. And I know it's easy to say to let go things, but it does. We need to live in the present. I'm being gentle here. We need to live in the present. So we need to be, not the past and the future. I think at the moment it would just be good to live in the present. We can think of the future when we're thinking our future happiness and our goals. That's okay. But we need to understand that we need to take this blindfold off. Going round in circles over something will not resolve it for you. This is about you having a new chapter in life and being passionate about what you're creating. And this is using your creative ideas. So you could be starting something new, you could be promoted, you could be starting out on your own, you could be educating yourself, you could be doing your house up, you could be doing anything that's creative. You could be starting a new hobby of painting, reading, writing, whatever it is for you. It'll be different for everybody. Learning to play a new instrument, anything. This really is about you being creative in your own environment. You see, this is what the King of Pentacles is doing. So you've got the ability to do this. You've got all the skills that's needed to do this, to bring in a new chapter in your life. Now we'll just take some more. Can you give me more information, please? Oh, we've got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Now this here is about putting your burdens down, and that's really what it is. Mentally putting your burdens down to create a more stable environment, prosperous environment for yourself. Now, this here is about brainstorming. It's about being through battle and taking a rest now, being kind to yourself, looking after yourself. It's a bit of a rejuvenation card. It's also about a brainstorming card. It's about thinking how you're going to go forward to create this beautiful environment because you're ready to address or live in another chapter of your life, go through another chapter of your life, go through this portal. So really, this really is about taking the time out now to think. When I say think about the past, I don't mean dwell on the past. I'm saying thinking about how you're going to go forward from what's happened, from what it is you need to let go. And what happens is you come, when you do that and you reflect, you come out of this energy of going over and over things and you start to gain clarity about how to go forward. Now, the Queen of Swords, I beg your pardon, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, is someone who makes decisions about her future. And she cuts people and situations out of her life that no longer serve her. So this new chapter could involve going forward, without, past burdens or past experiences. We have to let them go now, and we have to be clear about the path we want to go down. You can see her hand there. She is saying, this is how I'm going to do it. And that's really what is going to bring in this new chapter in a successful way. This is what's going to fulfill. This is how you're going to gain your wish fulfillment here, is by actually saying, this is a path I'm going to go down. You don't listen to anybody else, and you do what's right for you here, most definitely. We'll just take a wee look at what's on the bottom. Yeah, weighing things up to bring stability and balance back into your life. Being very successful, having been through battle, but being very successful on how you go forward. People will see that, they'll recognise that in you, and you'll be praised for it. And this is about things that are uncomfortable. Some cases it can be trick or deception, or this is just uncomfortableness, this mental energy of having to deal with something that's very uncomfortable. And this is the Scorpio energy, which is the death card, which is a transformation card. So we are going into a new chapter in life. This is transformation. It can be out with the old and in with the new, but it's also about transformation. It's an improving on what you already have. Okay, I hope that helps. Right. Now we're going to do Pisces. Pisces. So I'll take this away. I'll gather these cards up. Just flip them in there so you know that I'm shuffling all your cards. There we are. Take 2 minutes before I start the next one. And Pisces, Spirit, can you show me clearly the angel message you want me to give for Pisces? Oh, they're all coming out. They're all over the place. Reconsider. Reconsider something. So we need to look at something again. Now, if you see the sword, it's pointing down. She's in control of the sword there. This is not a gender-specific reading. I'm talking about the energies on the cards if I say he or she. But this is reconsidering. You can see how in control she is. The sword's down. It's not up. I'm not making decisions. It's down. Because this is mental energy we're talking about. Reconsidering something. Mentally looking at it again. So show me clearly, please, the message for this card. Thank you, Spirit. 5 of Pentacles. The Hermit energy, that's Virgo energy. Goodness me, we're just talking about the sword. There's the Ace of Swords. So this really, what we're looking at here is, we're not looking at our talents. We're looking at it from a very negative point of view. We've all got skills. We've all got talents. We don't want to focus on our weaknesses here. We want to look at what we've got and we want to move forward, because 5s are change here. And now this could be any area of your life. It's anything that's tangible. Pentacles that are tangible, to do with work, relationships, environments, home life, whatever it is for you. This is you. Don't be negative, because if you put that out, you'll get it back. It's about building on what we already have here. So look at your strengths. How am I going to change this? What am I going to do here? What are my strengths here? What can I use? What can I do to improve this? Now, this here is a very soulful energy. So this is about taking yourself away on your own. It's a very wise card. So he's climbed a mountain. He's wise. He's enlightened himself. When he takes himself away on his own, he can think things out clearly. Listen to your intuition. Reflect on things. Reconsider your situation, and you'll get the clarity you need to go forward. Now, this Ace of Swords is news. News can come to you as well. Swords are Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. But this is about you gaining the clarity that's needed over a situation where you feel a bit confused about, or you're not feeling good about. So let's have a wee look again at something else. Can you give me more information? Oh, there we go. Thank you. So we've got the Empress card. Beautiful Empress card. Creative card. Scorpio energy, the Death card. And we have the Page of Cups. Now, the Page of Cups is about happiness. It could be apologies that are involved. It could be to do with your children that you're having to think about, because there's been a massive change here. A massive change. But what we need to do is, it's like out with the old or in with the new, or it can be a transformational energy where we're improving a situation with a child, or it could be that this is you thinking about what you need to do clearly to go towards changing a situation. So there might be change involved in this, massive change. But this here is you will be successful. You'll create harmonious things. This is new birth, regeneration. She's somebody who's in charge. She's somebody who knows how to create beautiful things. So focus on the positive, your strengths and your weaknesses that you can use here to create this beautiful environment. Now, it could be pregnancy for some people, the birth of a child, but it's the birth of anything new. Rejuvenation, healing. Let's see, can we get some more information here, please? The Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the beautiful Nine of Pentacles, which is actually the Young Empress energy. Now, this is about standing your ground. It's about a determination card. It's about, speaking up. You've got what it takes to do this, to create a beautiful environment out of something that really you're not feeling very positive about. You've got the ability to do that. And this is a very independent-minded energy. Like I say, take yourself away. This is knowing how to strike the balance in your life, whether it be with your finances, your family, your friends, how much of yourself to give and keep your reserve. She knows how much to give of herself, but she also knows how much to keep so that she's got, she can self-preserve. It's a very independent-minded energy as well. So, once you get the clarity you need, then, you won't be spoken out of it. This can be the singles card for some people as well. Standing out, setting out on your own, standing out on your own. It's a beautiful, confident energy, though. It's not necessarily a negative energy. This is what I'm saying. This is what we have to reconsider. It might be reconsider how we're looking at things, how we're feeling about things, how we can manage the situation. But this here is somebody who knows how to do that. And if you listen to your happiness and you do your hermit mode, you will get the clarity you need and how you want to go forward here. So if there's doubt, you're going to work it out, definitely. And you will bring a beautiful, balanced energy back into your life. Now, this can be you battling with yourself or others over a situation, but you're going to get the answers, definitely, if you seek it and you go with the transformation. Sometimes, we can fight against things in our head and our emotions. This is not the time to be doing this. This is about time to use your wisdom and be practical about things and see things from an emotionally stable place, and you will bring your heart and your head into unison. This can also be people round about you that have the same ilk, the same mindset. So you could have friends, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy here. You could have friends and family that support you through this change. And there might be times where you have to go back and forth in your mind, but you will get to grips with this, most definitely. Let's just have a look at the bottom, Pisces. There you go. I'm not even going to go any further than this for you because this is Sagittarius energy, it's temperance energy. And this again is about the beautiful balance. Now, it takes patience and time to get to this though. So you're going to have to be patient with yourself and others to bring this balance in that feels comfortable and suits you. Okay, I hope that helps. Right, we're going to move on now and I'm going to do Cancer. Just get rid of these cards here. Pop them back in. There we go. And we will do Cancer. Spirit, can you show me clearly the message that you want to give to Cancer today, please? No need to worry. No need to worry. Okay, let's see. Show me clearly about this. So worry doesn't resolve anything. It just mixes us up. We won't see clearly if we're worried about things. Oh, that wants to come out. Sagittarius energy, the Temperance card. The Eight of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Now, what we've got here is we've got something that isn't serving you any longer. There's something missing here. He's walking away, not gender specific, these readings. Walking away to find the missing cup. So there's something that's not sitting well with you. Now, it can be a worry. Suddenly you realise the job's not for me, the relationship's not for me, I'm not enjoying where I'm living, I want to do something else. That's fine. That's life. That's life. Don't be too hard on yourself about this. This is about seeking the ninth cup, which is a wish fulfillment card. Okay, so we've got to look here. This is a focus card. It's about being focused and putting the work into something that's going to work for you. Now you've done all these pentacles here, so you've got the skills here to walk away to bring something better into your life that's more fulfilling for yourself. And what happens here is we bring in this beautiful balance and harmony, and that it's almost rejuvenation. She's juggling these things about, and you might have to do that, and you might have to have patience with yourself in this situation, because Rome wasn't built in a day, as we say. And this here is a beautiful balance you can bring in. So I know there's a lot of feelings and negative feelings and worry when you realise that what you're in isn't for you. That's life. You're ready to expand into new things. You're ready to experience something new here. Let's have a look. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Yeah, so we're moving on there. That's good. The Hierophant. Now, the Five of Cups here is disappointed. It happens. He's sad. He's focusing on what he's not got, and we need to change that. Emotionally, we need to change that. Fives are changed. So we need to look at this, and we need to look at what we've got, the two cups that are standing there. And we need to come away from this disappointment that we're feeling at the moment, this disappointed energy. Now, when we do that, we'll move on to the six. We'll get more lighthearted. Things will start to feel a wee bit better. It's okay. I'm ready for change. I'm ready for something new. That's okay. And this can bring a childlike joy back into your step. It can also, like some people say, always say this, somebody for a previous life is coming back, or people go and do something fun. Do something you enjoy and lift the heaviness of the disappointment that you're feeling here in the sadness. And what happens is when we get focused, we can take our skills elsewhere. So if this is work, for example, we could go to bigger conglomerates, we could change our job, we could go to a new business, we can take the skills we have and develop them, we can study. This is also about traditional values, what sits well with you. Be true to yourself all the time. This is education. Education. You've educated yourself. The universe has educated you into understanding that this cup or this disappointment is part of life. Let's have something more here. Let's see what else we can get here. Oh, yeah! Ten of Wands. Ace of Wands. And the Seven of Pentacles. Right. So what we've got here is we have got to decide. 7 and 8, you see, we've got to decide whether the things we're putting ourselves into, we'll put effort in here, we've got the skills to grow to this, to get to the 7 of Pentacles. We have to decide whether we want to keep focusing on that. Right? Is it worth it, what I'm putting my efforts into? I think you need to develop your skills. You need to change something. If this is work, definitely develop your skills. You need to be where anybody in any situation needs to be somewhere where they're appreciated. And that's really what this is saying. Do you feel you're being appreciated for the efforts you're putting in? If you come away from this disappointment and understand this is part of your life journey, you'll be able to lay your burdens down. Now, the good thing about the Ten of Pentacles is this: once you realise and you're happy to accept and not worry about the fact that this isn't for you, this is where your karmic lessons have been. So you've been in this situation so you can gain knowledge and you can move forward. It's time to lay your burdens down. It's time to let go of the disappointments. It's time to find that beautiful balance in life again. And what we do is that embarks us when we lay our burdens down. We've learned what isn't for us. We've learned what is. And we can make these decisions now. Passionate new beginnings. New beginnings. New businesses, new ventures of any kind, new relationships, new places to live, whatever this is, our passion's there. We realise that what we've got isn't no longer for us, and we need to bring a childlike joy back to our life by deciding what path we want to go down here. Because we're meant to be enjoying things. We're meant to be enjoying things. There we go. I'm not even going to go further than this. That's the end of your disappointments. The end of your disappointments are coming. You've had enough of something. Definitely. The sun always comes up in the background. If somebody stabbed you in the back or you feel that you've no energy left, mentally I'm drained, this is the time to accept that this isn't for you. Okay, right. I'm going to do Cancer now. Cancer. Or is that Cancer? I'm going to do Scorpio. Beg your pardon. I'm going to do Scorpio now. I can't remember. Scorpio. It's Scorpio I'm going to do. There we go. Right. Can you please show me clearly, Spirit, what the message is for Scorpio? Here we are. Look for a sign. Spirit is trying to get in touch with you here. They're trying to connect in with you. So keep your options open here. Keep your eyes open. It could be birds, it could be feathers, it could be music. Be aware. They're wanting you to be aware, Scorpio. Let's have a look, and can you show me, please? The Knight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Now, the reason they're trying to get in touch with you here is because there's a situation here that needs to change. Now, the thing about the Five of Swords is that you can feel as if you're making these changes. You might have to be flexible. You might have to make a compromise, and people don't like doing that. They think they're giving in if they make compromise. But this is really about finding the easiest way forward. And sometimes we don't come out with everything that we desire. So it's winning the battle and not the war card. But we need to do this to bring change in. And compromise is a wonderful way, or flexibility is a wonderful way of going forward to bring the changes in for our higher good. And if we do that, we go towards the six. Now, sixes are success cards. And this is about bringing the right balance into your life. So what you put into things, you get out. If you're overgiving, this is a time to look at things and change that. So overworking and not being appreciated, giving too much to somebody in a relationship and feeling you're not getting the same back. It's about reciprocal energy. And this can also be to do with finances as well, your home life. So if you're overspending, it's time to get a financial plan. So Spirit is trying to connect in with you here to help you find that compromise and be that flexibility to help you to get the knowledge to go forward to change things. Now, Knights are movements forward for the better, right? You can see the light at the top of his sword here. He's mentally got what it takes to move this on. And they're trying to connect in with you to get you to look at something here, to get the mental clarity to move it on into a better situation, if you like. So this could be somebody coming forward, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, that's here to help you to get the clarity you need to go on. So good news could be coming in, or somebody could say something, have a word with you to try and help you here. It's time to look for the signs. So people turning up, Spirit connecting in with you, they're trying to make you aware of something here. Let's have a more information, Spirit, please. The Five of Cups, the Fool, and the Eight of Pentacles. So we've got disappointment and heartache here. It could be you're going to another five. We need to focus on what we've got rather than the past, disappointments and upsets. And I know that's easy to say, but we need to change this. We need to focus on what we've got, because it's time now to look for a new way forward, right? We can start a new journey that's more balanced and more appropriate for you. And that's why Spirit's trying to get in touch with you, to help you understand that we have to let these disappointments go and upsets go, and we need to start on this new journey now that's going to work out better for you. And when the Fool starts, there's always a risk to it. Definitely, it's a risky feeling. But when we start the Fool's journey, we start with no burdens. He starts from ground zero. So he's leaving all his disappointments behind him. And then what we do is we start to focus on what we want to build, what we want to work on. To go forward now, because you've got the skills to do this. Now, it could be you're disappointed in any area of your life. It could be jobs, relationships, home life, environments, whatever this is for you, these pentacles represent. You've got the skills up here, you've dealt with this. It's about focusing on this situation now to bring improvement in. It could be taking your skills elsewhere and developing them if you don't feel appreciated. But to get out of the situation, you might have to compromise. So don't be too proud to do that here. Right. Let's see what else. Yeah, the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Sun card. Oh my goodness me. So this here is something that's dragging you down, definitely. You've been through the mill here. This is karmic lessons that you've learned. But these are all valuable. It's all valuable. Nothing is wasted here. So you've got to see this as a life lesson. This is a cycle that could be coming to an end. And if you let this go, you will move on. You've learned, you're wiser now. You'll start to get the clarity you need to go forward to improve things. And this here is about new beginnings. Now, it could be study courses, it could be information you're gathering, it could be enlightenment, it could be looking for new jobs, it could be, looking for new homes. Whatever this represents for you, it's time to start that new journey to find a better, well-balanced situation for yourself here. And the outcome of that is the beautiful Sun card, the most auspicious card in the deck. Happiness, joy. You're now focusing on what you want to work on. You're feeling more appreciated. You've started that new journey. You've put that mental, emotional, stressful side behind you. And what you're doing is you're creating a better balanced life for yourself here, definitely. You're starting to enjoy life again. You're enjoying it. Happiness is coming back. We'll just look quickly at the bottom here. Yeah, there you are in harmony. The balance, the right balance. Being around like-minded people, this can be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy as well, people where you're with people that are on the same page as you. They get you. You know what I mean? If you've been in a situation where it's not worked out for you, there's definitely better things ahead. So this is about bringing your head and your heart into alignment here. Okay, Scorpio. Right. Hope that helps. Now, I'm going to do Aries. I hope I'm not getting mixed up in this video with all these signs. We'll do Aries. Show me clearly, angels, the message that you want me to give to Aries, please. Listen to your intuition, your gut feeling, your soul voice, your higher self, however you put this. But you've got an inkling about something here. So you need to listen to your intuition, tune into that. Take time out on your own if necessary. And just be in the quiet and listen to what your gut feeling is on this. 10 of Swords, there we go. Ace of Wands, 9 of Swords. So there's something that's worrying you here. Now, worry doesn't resolve anything. It only makes matters worse. You need to release this energy. You need to be wise about your approach to this. You need to come from an emotionally stable place. You need to let go of the mental anguish. You've had enough of something. Don't let it torture you to death anymore. Listen to your intuition, and your intuition will guide you towards something that's more fruitful for you. And what we have here is we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands, oops, a daisy. The Ace of Wands is a brand new beginning for you that you're passionate about. Aces are the brand new beginning. This is about getting your mojo back. It's about enjoying life again. It's about being passionate what you're putting your efforts into. Aces, brand new beginnings. Beautiful. It's time to get excited about life. You need to listen to your intuition. It will guide you onto the right path. 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Swords. King of Swords. So what we've got here is we're focusing on our negativity. We're not focusing on our talents. We're focusing on our weaknesses instead of our strengths here. So this is about seeing life through your cup as half empty instead of half full. And this we need to change. 5s are the change card. We need to focus on what we have, and we need to take it from there and build on that. And what we do is we go from the 5 to the 6, and we start to get the clarity we need. And we move forward from these choppy waters into calmer waters. Now, I know that's easy said. We've got a king here. Now, a king is somebody who makes intellectual decisions. He's very strategic. He's very organised. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This could be a professional person that gives you advice about health, legal advice, whatever it may be. But this could be you. If you focus on your strengths rather than your weaknesses, you will start to listen to your intuition. You'll start to get the clarity you need to move forward to create something that you're happy and excited about in your life. So we can change direction at any point. Nobody's ever stuck in anything. Nobody's ever stuck in anything. It's about your mental perception here, about how you see things as it stands at the moment. And this is why Spirit is saying, listen to your intuition, because you really need to, there's always guidance there. to show you the path forward. Let's just take a wee bit more here. Ace of Cups, another ace. Five of Wands, Six of Wands. There we go. So this here is about the mental conflict. Can I do this? Should I do this? What will people think? All this sort of thing. And Wands are about passion. They're also about you, not, you can take advice from other people, but you don't have to do what other people are telling you. It can be being in environments where there's a lot of antagonism as well. So you want to come away from that kind of environment if you're wanting to listen to your intuition. So you don't want to be around any kind of animosity. You don't want to be taking sides with people, get dragged into all their nonsense. To hear your intuition, you have to be away from that type of thing. And what will happen is you'll start to get the clarity, and you should be following brand new beginnings that make you happy. This is the Holy Grail. This could be new things coming in the form of people, opportunities, recognizing that I should be doing things that make my heart sing, if you like. We'll all have the ability. We need to come away from this mental draining energy, and we need to trust and believe that we've got the skills and talents we need to bring the changes in to go towards new, happier opportunities. And what happens is you will move on to the Six of Wands, which is a success card. He's been through battle, but he's moving forward, and he's victorious. He's victorious. You've got two sixes here of victory. You've got two fives here. So you can either stay in this mental place and not build on what you have and being conflicted about it, or you can let it go, listen to your intuition, and move forward onto happier times and create new opportunities for yourself. So listen to Spirit. The Star card, new hope and rejuvenation here. So you'll rejuvenate yourself. It could be your health. Your health will improve, by focusing on your skills and focusing on the positive things in your life. Not letting go, another five. That's 3 fives out. We need to let go of the disappointments of the past. And we need to listen to our intuition to move forward. Make decisions that we're putting off, that we should have made a wee while ago. And then you'll go forward. Here's the Knight of Wands. Go forward passionately. There'll be movement will come into your life. This could be Wands are fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. People will come in. The right people will come in. Good news will come in. They'll bring good news. And there's the stability, fours of stability that you can create for yourself and your family or your soul tribe. This is a victory card. Okay, I hope that helps. Right, my next one is Leo. Leo. So we'll just put these aside. I'll gather these up. Let's see what Leo has in store. We'll just fit these cards in. There we go. Spirit, show me clearly the message for Leo. Show me clearly, show me clearly. Don't stop. Emphatic, don't stop. Okay, let's see what this is about. Show me clearly the message attached to this card, please, Spirit. Seven of Wands, King of Swords, and Four of Wands. Now, this really is about a determination. It's about standing your ground, speaking up, doing what you want for yourself, doing what you know is right for you here. You've got the upper hand here, so don't give in. Don't listen to other people and give in to them. Be adamant and persistent about what you want. It's a determination card here. And this is you here as the king, who's very intellectual, making intellectual decisions, being strategic, being diplomatic. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It could be another person that gives you advice here that helps you to, stay on top of things. So you could have mentors, you could have legal advice, professional advice, but be clear about the path you want to go down. And this mental clarity is going to serve you well because it's going to bring a lot of stability and success into your life, and you will make it. Whatever you're going through here, you're going to make it. This is triumph, the triumphant card. Let's have a wee look and see what more we've got. the Wheel of Fortune, Scorpio energy, the Death card, and the Ten of Cups. Now this here is about luck being on your side. Things are going in your favour. They will go in your favour if you're committed to something. So the universe, hope, luck is on your side here. Things are moving in the right direction. Now they might get stuck sometimes, but it doesn't matter. If you've determined, things might not be moving as quick as you like for some people. Don't worry about that. As long as you're determined and you stand your ground, things will progress. Scorpio, this is the transformation. This is a movement forward card as well. It can be you're making decisions to put things out your life and make a total change, or it can be that you're transforming things and improving things. It doesn't always need to be a complete change. It can be improvement for you. And this is the Ten of Cups, which, along with the Four of Wands, is again a very successful card. Now, this is happiness for your family and yourself, but this is happiness after challenges. It doesn't just happen. Again, Cups, we have to be in alignment to get to tens. So, everything looks great there, but I know there's going to be journeys that you have to go through to get to this, and you get rewards at the end. It's rewards, blessings after times of struggle. That's what that is there. And we have the Two of Swords here, which is a decision card. You might have to think about things before you go forward, but decisions that need to be made, don't stop because somebody's saying to you, they've got an opinion about it. Maybe these decisions are long overdue for you. You'll know what I mean. If you need to make decisions and you come up against hurdles, gather the information if you're not sure. Do the necessary research, think about it, reflect on it before you make any decisions that you're not comfortable with. And the Hermit energy, the way you do that is you can go into solitude. The Hermit is somebody who's Virgo energy. He is somebody who has climbed mountains, but he's enlightened. By taking himself away, he gets the clarity of the King of Swords. You can go away and have a meeting with a professional person and get the clarity as well. That'll bring the transformation and changes in. But this really is about a soulful energy. It's about you going away, being wise and seeking, looking for the answers within yourself and making the right decisions for you that are difficult. And then there we go. There's the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is somebody he can be somebody who starts up his own business, who ends up promoted. He could be a boss type energy. I'm saying it's not gender specific, but he's somebody who makes money. He creates stability around him, financial stability, a beautiful home around him, the right people around him. He's in charge. He's somebody who's in charge of his environments, his situation. So don't stop because this is the outcome for you. This could be the outcome. So, you've got to be determined. If you look across this way, we've got the Seven of Wands where we're determined to bring in the changes that's needed, and it'll serve you well because you'll build this and you'll bring the changes necessary to be able to create this beautiful King of Pentacles energy. And this row here is beautiful. It's stability, it's blessings after challenges, and there's your rewards there. The King of Pentacles I always see as a reward card, definitely. And some of the decisions might be tough. They might be tough. You might have to soul search, go away and think about it. But if you're determined, the Wheel of Fortune will work in your favour and the changes will definitely come in. Let's have a look on the bottom quickly. Take away through any challenges you've been through. Don't be around deceptive people if there's been lies and things like that. Any kind of thing that makes you uncomfortable. Think about it before you go forward. And there's your beautiful Temperance card. Sagittarius energy. The balance coming in. Be patient. It's going to take time. And nobody likes to hear that. But you will get there. Okay, I hope this helps. Now I'm going to do Leo. I'll do Leo. There we go. And let's see what angels are going to say for Leo. There's some cards down there as well that I've left out. There we go. Right. Can you please show me clearly the message for Leo? Meditation brings answers. Meditation brings answers. So not everybody meditates. You might want to, You might want to take a walk. You might want to go to the beach. You might want to have a bath. Do whatever. Be in the quiet. Connect in with nature. Let's see. The devil energy. That's Capricorn energy. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Okay, right. There's something going on here that isn't right. Now, this could be deception. It could be lies. It could be you kidding yourself on. But we need to come away from this. This energy here is an energy of feeling stuck. Now, it can be your mental thought processes here. It can be addictions that you have. It can be being, and just let me put the battery in, sorry, just let me do this. It could be that you are around toxic people in a toxic environment. So however this resonates with you, this is time to weigh this up. It's time to weigh it up. And it's time to decide how you're going to go forward to bring balance back into your life. Okay, that's what we really need to be doing here. So have a wee thinking about this, definitely. And meditation or doing something that's quiet will definitely help you to see how to move on. We're never chained to anything. The Ace of Pentacles, the Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. That can be choices that need to be made. The Hierophant, and that is Taurus energy. So what we've got here is we've got choices that need to be made. Now, it could be to do with relationships. You might be weighing things up, thinking you need a better relationship here if this is for some people. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be any kind of relationship we're talking about here. But this is choices that need to be made. And this is about being true to yourself, your spiritual beliefs. It could be that you're needing to leave a toxic work environment and go and work somewhere else. This is education. It's spiritual. This is you being honest with yourself and being your true authentic self and how you're going to go forward towards things, because we really need to start to work on something that's new here. So we need new opportunities to come in. Now, this could be new jobs, new contracts. It could be new places to live. There could be money and inheritance involved here that enables that to happen. But this is really, when we're talking about Pentacles, we really need to put the work in. So it's something that's tangible in your life that you need to work on to grow here. So whatever we're putting our efforts into here aren't working for us. We need to look at new opportunities for growth and expansion. Let's have a look again. The Page of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. So this is time to think about our own happiness here. It could be over a child that you're having, difficulty with. There could be apologies. But what we need to do here is we need to make choices about how to bring balances back into your life if there's been any kind of trouble with anyone or any kind of environment. So going towards your own happiness. This could be somebody comes back and apologises, a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It's time to put our burdens down. We've had enough. We're at the end of a karmic cycle here. We've gained a lot of wisdom, and it's time to lay the burdens down, definitely, and make the choice to do that. Because when we do that, we're going to bring in this King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles is somebody who can create beautiful stability in their life. So if there's, for example, if you're in a work environment that isn't working for you, this can be that you apply for a new job, or it can be that you end up starting out in yourself, you go for another job, you earn more money. It can be that you're balancing out your finances. But this is somebody who's got the skills here to actually create beautiful stability in their life. But they're making the right choices. It's about weighing the things up correctly and making choices to go towards that stability that you desire, whether it be in home, relationships, finances, or environments. Okay, let's have a look on the bottom. And there we are. We've put effort into something. We're asking ourselves, is it worth it? Do I want to continue doing this? Look at what you're putting your efforts into. And there's the clarity coming. This is a king. This is somebody who sees clearly. He's weighed it up. He knows clearly what he wants. He can communicate what he wants. And he's professional in the way he goes about himself. It could be a professional advice that you're seeking here. So that could be you know, it's Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but this could be a professional lawyer or a doctor or somebody of a professional nature, a policeman, whatever, and they can give you the advice you need. But this could be you just gaining that clarity and being honest with yourself and people round about you about what you want. Okay, hope that helps. Right, next I'm going to do Sagittarius, and I think that's the last one, hopefully, if I've got this right. So we'll just get rid of these, pop them all back in. There we are, put that there. And show me clearly the signs that you want, the message, angel message for Sagittarius. No. And that's an emphatic no. Okay, let's have a look, Sagittarius, at what this is all about. Show me clearly, Spirit, what this is all about for Sagittarius. Justice. Libran energy, karmic justice. Page of Cups. And the King of Cups. Now, this here is about karmic justice. So we don't want to be dealing out our own karma here. We want to, our own sort of punishments here. What we want to be doing is we want to keep our karma correct. So what we put out, we get back, remember. It's not for you to go forward and dish out punishments to other people. It's about you keeping yourself right. This also could be legal situations, financial situations. There'll be a best outcome for everybody involved. Now, what you've got to do is you've got to think about your happiness here. Now, this could be a child you're dealing with, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. This could be somebody who needs to apologise to you. For some people, it could be apologising. But this is about you thinking about your own happiness and what you need to do to get into this emotionally stable place. So karmic justice exists for us all. It's not, you don't need to do anything. You just need to think about your own happiness, your own situation, and you need to do it. And if you think about that and work on that, you will create an emotionally stable place for yourself here. Now, if you're dealing with things that are karmic, you know, if you're involved in things that are karmic, what you need to be doing is coming from an emotionally stable place when you're dealing with it. Do not be all over the place emotionally. Do not be erratic in the way you're speaking, feeling. You need to do it from an emotionally stable place. Okay? Right, let's see if we can get some more. Don't go in there full guns blazing. That's what I'm trying to say. Six of Swords. Three of Pentacles. The World card. Now, this is about moving towards success. It's about mentally coming out. So it's mental and emotional energy we're talking about here. It's about going towards a less choppy place, right? So we want to smooth out things. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be creating things where we can come out of turmoil, emotional turmoil, and start to see things clearer. And we can only do that if we come from an emotionally stable place. And what we're doing here is we're working together with people because teamwork makes the dream work. So this is about laying the solid foundations on which to build other things. So you've got the skills here. Everybody's got the skills to lay solid foundations on which we can improve things, go forward with things, and build stable foundations so that things can progress. And this could be in your home life, your finances, your work, your environments. It's things that are tangible for you. So always remember to work together with people because you've got the skills to do that. And then people will appreciate you and they'll let you into things. And this is what starts the new life chapter. So we can start again. There might be a situation where we have to go back over, we need to do better. But once we get onto this emotional stable place, we want to stay there. It'll create a new chapter and we can move forward with it. Life's full of beginnings, middles and ends that we go through. And we need to make sure that we're not keeping a situation going that we could put to rest. There's the beautiful Queen of Cups. Beautiful Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. You're in your own reading here, Sagittarius. And the beautiful Page of Pentacles. Now, this here is about using your intuition. It's about being caring and loving. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, very intuitive. So use your intuition here. Think about it. Listen to your gut feeling about things. Be level-headed when you go forward. to deal with situations and work together with people over them. But she's a very caring queen. And we've got the page, the queen, and the king on the table. So we're talking about you doing things here that are going to lay stability and foundations in for you to become happy. So there's something here that's itching at you, definitely. So what we need to do is we need to start to think about this. Pages are the start of new ideas. It could be that you need to study something. It could be gathering information. People could be going towards, taking their skills and developing them. You could be going to new jobs or study courses to develop. It's all information gathering and studying. So however this resonates for you, because it's that kind of approach that's going to bring in a new chapter, and you can put behind you the stormy waters that you've been in here, and you will create this beautiful balance for yourself. And this is patience. We need patience with this as well. And it takes time. It's going to take time to build this. We're laying the foundations towards happiness. We need to work at it. And we need to bring that balance in. It's alchemy. What you put out, you get in. So remember, the universe dishes out its own punishments as well. You don't need to be even concerning yourself with that. It'll all work out in the end. Now let's see here. There we go. The Page of Pentacles again. This is forward, slow movement. Take it easy. Don't charge in there. Take your time. Think it out. Look at the details of things. If you need to gather information, do that. If you're signing contracts, look at the small print. Take your time. Slowly wins the race. What is it? Yes, baby steps wins the race. This is the conflicting environment. You're conflicted with yourself and your environment. This can be thinking you're not good enough, you won't achieve what you want out of this. This is antagonistic behaviour in environments. We need to do away with that, because that's not going to bring balance in. We're looking for here. So antagonistic situations we're looking to smooth out. We're looking to work together with people on them. And this is about you manifesting what you want. You've got everything you want to get a stable outcome to this situation if you desire it. Okay, I hope that helps. Please like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.